rumble, baby, and then you see the flash. My loins are filled like darkened clouds. Evil has no chance. All shall tremble before the storm that gathers in my pants. Turns out being struck by lightning doesn't give you any powers. They caved my head in with a pipe and beat me for several hours. But as I lay there half conscious, with my nuts exposed to air, I looked up to the blackened sky and said an ancient prayer. Lord, if you're there, please infuse my nuts with the power of 1,000 suns.
Holy shit, you're real?
Let there be thunder and lightning, acorn shot from the tree of life. Thunder and lightning, high voltage nerves lighting up the night. Mighty balls gifted from Odin's house. Thunder and lightning,
Suck 'em!
Are are we live? Yes, so we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to an exciting Wednesday stream where today I'm finally busting into some of the games I was gifted for Christmas. And today we're starting with a game that falls directly inside of my usual play space, Ball X Pit. Another roguelike, so we are going to be I'm probably gonna have a lot of things to say in comparison for other games. But before we get into all of that, I have a simple question for all of y'all. How have your weeks been? How are your weeks shaping up to be? And most importantly, how are you all doing today? Should the X be silent? You know, people keep telling me that about different titles of things, but I say if you're going to put a big ass X in the title, I'm going to say it. Listen, it's Hunter X Hunter and Ball X Pit. But this morning I did a job interview on site, massive fucking tower styled building, and I don't know, I feel very mixed on the interview. I feel like I do have essentially what they're looking for in the job, but they were sort of reading like scripted questions for the most part, you know. And the answer to a lot of these questions was, well, I have 7 years experience in this job. I'm sorry. There was just a moment where it was like, God, what was the question? It was, what makes you a unique candidate? And I run over my history of quality assurance work over the 7 years of QA games testing I've done. And I'm like, did I describe myself as unique? I don't feel like there's actually a lot of people out here with like that much testing experience across as many different platforms and titles and styles I've been testing. There's another time where it's like, what would you say there was a system or a process you wanted to change? And I felt like I was just constantly going back into my history, and I'm like, I really feel like I'm answering a lot of these questions the exact same. So I don't know. Interviewing is hard. I do feel like I match pretty much what they're looking for. You know, it's just one of those things where when you're in an interview, you get nervous, you get scared, and you start second questioning everything you're saying. So just the number one thing, I hope that just from the look at my resume, they could be like, yeah, this dude's got a lot of experience. He seems pretty solid, you know. But how about y'all? What have you been up to? First time chatter right off the bat. Only way that's happening is if you have a massive ball pit fan. Hello, Willie's Undergo. In this game, all characters love to talk to. No, wait, Hawk Tuok? Willie's what the fuck? No, you can't. No, you're not allowed to be your first ever fucking comment be rolling in coal and introduce yourself to the class with, in this game all characters love to hawk tuok. Pick a new first message right the fuck now, Willies, no, shut the fuck up and pick a new first fucking question. I'm reading other people for a bit. I'm gonna give you a chance to give me a completely different intro. I had a fun time in Anime LA. Hell yeah, Richard. You didn't invite me to Anime LA. We good, hell yeah. Yuck what, Queenie? What's yuck? Is YouTube yuck? Am I yuck? Is the fact that you literally tried to get a job where you get beat up for money yuck? I feel like there's a lot of things that could be yuck, Queenie, so you need to pick one and tell me. Oh, cool. You saw Psy's performance live? What? At the cosplay contest, one of the contestants was dressed as Junie in his sketch trying to eat pants. Hold up, wait. LA Juniper cosplay? Like if they were a finalist, there had to have been photos, right? Right? I'm not seeing anything that looks like a stage. Fuck! I have no clue. If anyone's got photos of that, send it to me. She was a finalist. Oh, they a friend of yours, Ultima? Wait. What up? What up? I feel like that breaks the flow of the title. What breaks the flow of the title? Hachtua? What's my title? Next up on the roguelike list? I'm not kidding. Look at the game thumbnail. I'm not looking at the game thumbnail. I'm not looking at that character spitting balls. I'm not doing it, Willies. Not until you give me a new first fucking message you're sending to me. I refuse to acknowledge your first message. No, but I've seen her do that Junie cosplay of... Oh, wait, it was Sai. I'm sorry, I didn't even register what you were saying. It was Sai? She's fucking amazing. Did I ever tell y'all? The first time Junie showed me one of Sai's cosplays, I tried, y'all. I fucking tried. I told her the next time she did a whole like model, like redo, like a full remodel on her model. I told her you should message this girl when you start working and send her some of your like your early work and see if you can coordinate doing an entire model launch and having her fucking drop a cosplay on the same fucking day as the debut. I feel like that'd be fire. At the time, she seemed really annoyed by the suggestion. But I tried. I tried to get you guys a fucking debut, including a cosplayer, but I failed, and I'm sorry for that. That's on me. I tried. I did the best I could. Many of you know I'm not a very convincing person, so the best I could isn't very good, but it's the best I could. Yeah, it was really good. Sadly, didn't win anything. Unfortunate. You want to go Anime Expo with us? You're going with her friend? Oh, okay. Whole contest will be put on YouTube eventually. Well, someone needs to tell me when then. Hyperbeam. Oh, thank you for the 7 months, 5 days, and 2 hours. Oh my god, dude, you're 2 months away from baby day. Congrats. Wait, I'm back now. Willie's on. I can still call Hans with Struer Emil if you want to delete the Willie's what? What does that sentence say? With Struer Emil? Willie's, what the fuck are you saying? Wait, no, what just happened? What the fuck? Stream elements? What? Hold up. Hey, yo, Willies, you still there? What the fuck did stream elements do? What did you type that made automod kill you? What? Wait, I can't even see what happened. What the fuck? Stream elements can delete people? Stream elements dashboard. What the fuck? I don't even know. It's literally never done that before. Where's my moderator's settings? Did he hit a banned word? No, I don't have any banned words. I don't have a spam filter on. What the fuck? Literally, that stream elements doesn't even have that ability. It's literally not turned on. Well, I'm terribly sorry about that, Willies, but stream elements hated whatever you said so much. The AI is taking over. It's official, y'all. AI is taking over, and it's decided it hates Willies specifically. I don't even understand what the fuck he said. I don't either. God damn it, Hans. Always playing with that tank. Gosh dang it. Chaotic. I hate when you're streaking in chat. What are you on? A 5 stream streak? Disgusting. Put some pants on. Let's hear it. Wait, what did you not know about that? Ultima and Enigma, lol. Size performance. No, but I've seen her do the. Oh, were you just talking about Psy, Willies? Wait, Willies, you know Psy? Hold on. Willies, are you a Junie fan? Let me dig. Oh, wait, if I go into your messages, I could see your. Oh, you did a vanish command. Oh, that's what happened. I have vanish? Chat commands. Turning that off. Fuck you. No one's allowed to bail on me. Nah, you have to live with your messages. I decide if you can erase your messages. You don't get to decide that. Nope, that's gone. I can't with this tardigrade. What? What? I'm sorry. I always love talking with first time chatters because they're either horrified that the streamer is putting all attention on them or they fucking revel in it. And when I get someone like Willies who's clearly reveling in it, I'm excited. Because those are the motherfuckers who stick around. Anyone weird enough to be like, ooh, wait, this streamer will read out my messages and actually respond to my random bullshit. That's how you get someone. That's how you get someone coming back.
Eric, I have been starting to like Magic the Gathering for the last few months.
I'm terribly sorry to hear that, Hyperbeam. I hope you recover. I saw worse, like a Nurgle garden. Chatter, you say? All right, hey Willies, I have an important question. Chaotic just redeemed something on your behalf, so I'm gonna need you to tell me whether you want deep or vanilla. Those are your two options, and I'm gonna need a response, okay? I'm about to eat like 3 or 4 kiwis. I dare you to not peel them, Queenie. I dare you to eat the skins, coward. Willies. Willies. You peel kiwis? McZack, I hate that question. I hate that question so fucking much. Willies, you just responded to the kiwis thing that happened after I asked you a question. What the fuck? I may be allergic to them. Queenie, you don't need to say you may be allergic to them. I presume you're allergic to everything, Queenie, and I need you to know that. I need you to know that I live in the world where I presume that you are allergic to all foods. Don't you need to just wash them and bite? You're supposed to take the hair off. Big Zach eating kiwi skin. I used to eat the skins as a child. Jesus. Y'all insane. All of you are insane. You just picking the hairs out of your teeth or something? What the hell? But Willies, I need you to tell me if you like vanilla or deep. You have 2 options, and I need to do this before I'm allowed to move on to anything else. I peel the kiwi, not the fruit. Weird sentence. I'm not diving into that sentence. Not touching that one. No, I think I'm just allergic to the skin, because I eat red kiwi, but not the green ones. Vanilla. Alright, Queenie, mute up. In that case, Willies undergo. I'm afraid Chaotic has redeemed something on your behalf. So, Willies. And officially welcome. So until Queenie, she can come back. Oh, yeah. So I had a job interview this morning. I'm very mixed on how the interview itself went, but I definitely feel like I'm matching up with exactly what they're looking for. So hopefully that'll cover everything. Today we're checking out Ball X Pit. Do I have anything else going on? I finished all of the video editing and captioning, so I now have a massive scheduled backlog of shorts going all the way out to January 25th, y'all. That's like 2 weeks essentially done. But I need to figure out a good stream. All right, I got you. There's your hat. I need to figure out a good stream to go into and pull because I need 5 more vids to take me all the way to January 30th. Because that, remember y'all, that's the New Year's resolution, to get a full month of daily shorts releases. So I got to think about it. I gotta think about what stream I want to use to fill out those last sections. We'll see. We'll definitely see. Fingers crossed the interviewers liked you. Yeah, I really hope so. I really hope so. He's done. Yes, Queenie. Oh, and Hyperbeam? Wait, Hyperbeam, you muted too? I posted the Queenie message when Eric was done. All right, well, we've got a hat on. We've said hi to our new friend Willie. We've learned Psy was at LA fucking Anime Expo, which is very sad. Very sad. I missed an amazing Junie cosplayer. Yeah, I guess I don't really got anything else to report, y'all. I've just been doing video editing, interview prepping, and what have you.
Eric, can there be a redeem that lets us choose a new hat?
So here's the problem with letting you guys pick new hats. Here's the problem. I used to be a lot more free-flowing with the hats. Back when I was just a PNG and not a model. And the main reason for that is it was very, very easy for me to make hats, essentially. Because I could just make a 2D hat, slap it on my character, do the edits to make it fit. Oh, wait. Anime, LA, whatever. Convention. Anime convention. Fuck you. And basically the problem is with our current hats, I have to do a lot more Photoshop work essentially because they have to work specifically as a VTube Studio file, and it's not as easy as it was with basically just a PNG model. We can look at maybe doing something with hats, but I don't think I'd be able to do it as a channel redeem. I'd probably have to do something of like a Discord poll or something so that y'all could pick like one hat collectively, and I could spend like the actual dedicated time trying to find a good example, photoshopping it and getting it in. It's just not as easy as something that I can knock out in one evening.
I was just thinking a PNG that just moves with your head of a real tardigrade.
Just a real what do you mean? You just want a PNG of a tardigrade on screen? We don't need to do a hat for that, Hyperbeam. Megzak, thank you for the 4 years, 8 months, and 14 days, my guy. You're coming up on 5 years pretty soon. You feel old yet? Because I do. I feel old as shit. Don't you try to bully me on Discord. Time flies by like blast. Hell yeah, Mixac. Hell, Mixac, I feel like it's actually been a while since you've been here. How have you been, my dude?
Yes, I am Haru.
Oh, that's probably not good.
How you been, my dude? What sucked you back into my space? I'm 25 and had my 3rd job interview. Hey, the job market is in crisis. We're all doomed. Oh, man. Wait, you're 25 years old, and you've almost been watching me for 5 years? I just sucked 1/4 of your life away. Tell me, how does it feel? That is horrifying. It's actually horrifying for me to have passed 5 years of streaming, because it does start to raise a point where some of wait, 5 years. So we think about it like a TV show, right? I've essentially had 5 seasons of a TV show. How many childhood cartoons have I actually beaten up in time? Obviously not SpongeBob, but how many seasons? How many seasons of Hey Arnold? 5. I'm as prolific as Hey Arnold. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, how many seasons of Danny Phantom? There's 3 seasons of the. I'm longer running than Danny. Hi, Clizzard. How you doing, my guy? We're starting in on your Christmas gifts to me today. We're gonna be checking out Ball X-Pit. How you doing, my dude? How's your week, man? Damn, a few hours between. I'm not reading that out loud, Mixac, but I'll give you something in response. Let's see. Reply. Gigantify. That's the best I can do. I'm not reading it out loud, though. Old. Fuck you, Ultima. I'll kick your ass. Ultima, you don't even know how old I am. You're one of the youngest of my dedicated followers. What are you at? 3 years at the most? Probably not even 3 years. You're over 1 year, right? I have no sense of time. Time is a construct that I have never been able to grasp. Yeah, you're over 1 year. 1 year, 4 months. Almost a year and a half, my dude. Still working's gonna lurk, but good. Aw. Well, thank you again for the Christmas presents, my dude. Hopefully I enjoy them. That's the big thing. It's possible. We'll find out today. Oh my gosh. Well, any of you got any weekend plans coming up? I have no weekend plans, and part of me is trying to put off making weekend plans till I know whether I'm getting this job or not. But you know, maybe I'll annoy some friends. Go to a calm bar. You know, a bar without without like an entrance fee. What's that called? Cover charge. 5 years is like Parmesan cheese. I've no Willie's. Every single comment you have sent today has left me befuddled. I need you to know that. I need you to know that, Willies. You are welcome here, but I will not understand half of what you're telling me. No plans besides getting fingerprinted. Queenie, why are you getting Nope. Was about to do that as a verb. And I was going to get in a lot of trouble. Local tardigrade says inappropriate pics. To his one and only female viewer. Hey, Queenie, do you have any friends who might enjoy watching me? I need to fix my demographics. I feel like I got some problematic demographics now that I'm really examining it. No, wait, Wait. Run back. I know I have furries. I know I have Canadians. I'm pretty sure I have at least 2 trans viewers, right? Maybe I have a diverse group. I don't know. No friends for you, unfortunately. God damn it, Queenie. God damn it. I wish I didn't have a weekend plan to have a job to get money and have life with love of my life. Ugh, gross. The love of your life? Blah. Bullshit. Hello, I'm Polish. Closet furry. Is this a, we allow you on the council, but we don't grant you the seat of man, or what? We'll give you a seat on the council, but we don't grant you the title of master? Is that what a closeted Polish furry is? Well, then again, no, I'm thinking about it now. Poland, it's probably best. It's probably best to not be... I don't know. I have the impression that of all the European places, Poland's probably not the most progressive. Exactly. Maybe you could back me up on this. Would you say Polish is not the most welcoming? I'm sorry. You guys got a bit of that Slavic energy to you, right? It's not. I figured. Pan Ace, New Jerseyan. Gross. That's even worse. Oh God, it's not. Well, I'm sorry about that, Mixac. But I'm glad you have a girlfriend. It's hard to feel bad for you, my dude. It's hard to feel bad when you drop info like that. I'm sorry. I was like, okay, well, in exchange, maybe you should be in a less welcoming country. Furry and have a goth GF? Maybe you should live in a worse place. Really balance out the blessings, you know? We're going to sleep. So if you need editing done, let me know. Okay, Richard, have a good night. You have Brit Irish? I don't know if we can count those the same thing. I've heard some of those Irish songs. What was it? I'm remembering one now that's like, la-di-di-di-di-da, la-di-di-di-di, kill a fucking Englishman and throw him in the sea. That's a good one. I like that one. I can really, as an American, I can really relate to that song. In my opinion, is Sweden, Italy. What the fuck? Did I miss context? Willie's, what? Okay, 5 years is like a good Parmesan cheese. 10 minutes pass. Not the Italian sounding ones, the real Italian ones. 10 minutes pass. In my opinion, is Sweden. Italy is not. Willies, I have no clue what you're communicating to me about Parmesan right now, but fuck. I can't wait. I can't wait for my mental state to degrade to the point that you start making sense to me. Okay, once Willie starts making sense, that's how I know I'm lost. That's now I know I'm lost in the sauce. Understood. Stick around, Willies. You are the canary in my coal mine, okay? Wonder where I could get a dork weeb GF. I mean, most people who know me and would bring me trouble probably do not watch Eric. That's true. That's true. So what I'm hearing is I need to aggressively push my content into the conservative Polish community exclusively to ruin McZach's life. Got it. Yeah, there are reasons I hate myself. Oh, there's reasons we all hate ourselves, Chaotic. I have to listen to my voice for hours on end whenever I'm doing video editing. Do you know what sort of a hellscape that is? Remember, I have a touch of the tism, and mine comes to the point where I'm always guessing things I say in social situations. So when I'm rewatching collabs with me interacting with people and having to replay the social scenario again and again in my head, I have miniature panic attacks. How are you guys doing? You were talking about the most welcoming country. Oh. I think it's Sweden or Italy. I don't know. Sweden, I understand the vibe. And I do think Sweden's pretty progressive. But the problem is Sweden's also a little bit... Sweden's a little, Sweden knows what Swedes generally look like, and they really expect everyone to look like that. Is the thing I'm gonna say about Sweden. I feel like no, you know, the real problem with me talking about fucking European countries and their level of welcoming and what have you is that America and Europe just have very different ideas of how to be unwelcoming to people. because God, I wish I could remember where I'd heard it. But what I heard was Europe isn't racist. Europe is ethnically is like ethnics, and Americans have no clue what an ethnicity is. So where it's like for Americans to be racist, they have to be able to immediately see the difference. But Europeans can hear that someone's from literally 10 miles to the west of them and immediately hate them from the bottom of their heart. And that's the funny thing. That's the thing where it's like, because what is it? The Romani. The Romani, I think, is like the big example of it. How all of Europe is very anti-Romani. And like I don't think the Americans would have it in them to try to keep them straight from anyone else. They'd be in the situation of looking at them, go, I can't tell the goddamn difference. Oh, single woman play Warhammer? Well, I imagine so. Yeah, just keep going to Warhammer stores. Oh, fuck. I wish I could remember the exact wording. I must have told you guys about this. One time I was going out with friends and they took me to just this, like, game shop, right? And there was a group of like 5 people playing D&D. Dancing Lights. There were like 5 people playing D&D, right? And I couldn't tell if this was the first or the 100th time this group had been playing Dungeons and Dragons in a game shop. But I was sitting and waiting as my friends were pawing through the Magic the Gathering cards because they were looking for a specific one for a deck they were building. And I was just listening to this D&D campaign, right? And at one point, there's this one dude in the group who's like, hey, could I cast Dancing Lights? For those who don't know, Dancing Lights is, I believe, a cantrip. It might be a first level spell, but I'm pretty sure it's a cantrip that basically just functions as a free moving flashlight. You get 3 lights that you can organize around you, and they give off just enough light for you to be able to see in the dark, essentially. It doesn't have a target. It doesn't have a saving throw. It doesn't have anything like that. It's just basically light, right? And the person goes, can I cast Dancing Lights? I'm like, yeah, I guess you could cast Dancing Lights, but you already have torches out. It's well lit enough. You can see the group that's attacking you. It's like, yeah, but I want to cast Dancing Lights inside of their eyeballs to permanently blind them. And I'm just sitting like 5 feet away as my hand immediately goes to my own temple, and I'm like, you fucking bastard. That's not an attack spell. It's a cantrip. There's no save associated with it. Well, you can cast Dancing Lights, and there are light spells that you can use to attempt to blind characters. The fact that you're trying to use a cantrip to permanently apply a blinded condition to someone should just be inherently, immediately trackable as not how that fucking spell works. I wanted to hit this guy, and the poor DM, this poor girl's like, I'm pretty sure you can't just do that. He's like, yeah, but it says I can summon the lights wherever I can see, so why can't I put it inside? I'm just like losing my mind, biting my fingers off until my friends came over and said they got what they wanted and we could leave. And I was like, this poor DM having a player like that. Listen, there are levels of stupidity I am more than happy to deal with in Dungeons and Dragons. You want to step into the very obvious trap to try to get a tuna melt sandwich? Understandable. You want to riff for 10 minutes for in front of a guard who's not allowing you into a city unless you pay a tax about this being just like the TSA, asking whether or not you can drink your prune juice before you go in, if they have to empty out their bottles, that's fine. Trying to make an argument that a utility cantrip should be used at the same level as a 3rd or 4th level spell is insane and not something I fully support or back. Wait, did I just get a call? Mom? Boop. Mom, are you watching? I will call you back. Speaker. Can you all hear that?
Hello?
Hi, Mom. One second. Check. Can you hear that?
Are you streaming?
I am streaming. I thought you were calling to get on the stream.
No, I was just calling to check in on your morning, but...
Well, I told you a
Say
bit about how
hi
the
to
morning.
everybody.
Like, I got to the interview, no problem. They brought 4 people in. Most of the questions seemed like the script question types, you know, like, well, where do you see yourself in 5 years, or what makes you a unique applicant? Like, the way they worded it felt very much like they were reading a script. Oh, by the way, people say, let's hear, hello, hi, Eric's mommy. Please tell your mom we say hello.
Aw, hi back. Sitting here and watch Solo
Hello,
Unlocked.
Eric's mom.
I'm not supposed to say that, am I?
You probably shouldn't. Then again, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think any of them will track you to Wassa. I think that's just vague enough. I wouldn't give them more specific details than that.
We got 3 feet of snow over the last 3 days.
Oh, and Richard specifically says he says hi.
Oh, hey, Richard hasn't been local in a long time, right? He came from somewhere else in the state.
Local? No, Richard.
When's the last time time he was in town.
In town? In
Yeah,
your town or in
yeah.
my town?
My town.
Oh, in your town.
Oh,
Richard, when was the last
about
time you were up
me,
north?
Eric.
What?
It's all about me.
Oh, okay. I'm just checking because I don't know. I heard you say he's not local, and I'm thinking local to me. Yeah, he's pretty local to me, I think. I would describe him as local. Holy 3 feet of snow? That's nothing. Mom, do you at all remember what the weather was like the time the one kid snapped and went to the bus barn?
No, but it was windy, I think, too, on top of everything else.
I think over the weekend, I think we got a foot.
Mm.
Like,
So I just want you to know that they haven't canceled school on any of those days. The last
yeah, aren't they having you guys do remote work on days where the weather gets bad enough?
Not anymore. We show up, rain or shine, sleet or hail.
Really? Not even wind days? I remember there being wind and ice days, just no snow days.
Not the superintendent, but the woman over all of the education department of the state of Alaska decided they weren't really learning remotely, so we don't do remote days anymore.
Oh,
Either
okay.
school or no school. Nothing in between.
Got it. Do you guys still have to make that up after the end of the year?
Yeah, if they actually cancel it, then we've already missed 2 days and they were wind days. So
Okay.
one day they had added in, there was a snow date in the calendar, and they actually said it was a natural disaster where they give us extra money to fix our roofs and stuff. So we're hoping because it's a natural disaster, they'll cancel. They won't make us make it up. They'll give us a break, but we'll see.
Okay. So Richard said he moved to Fairbanks in 2018 and left Fairbanks in 23.
I wasn't going to say the name of the town.
Well, he left, though.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's when the last time. And has you been back to visit family since then?
Oh, yeah. Like, Richard, did you go back for the holidays at all? No, Richard apparently went to an anime convention that was local and didn't invite me. And there was someone there in the do you know cosplay?
Yeah.
There was someone at the cosplay costume that was wearing a juniper costume.
No way.
So I missed that, and I specifically blame Richard.
Yeah, I would.
Whole family moved out, actually. They live in Washington now.
Oh, and his brother too?
I think his brother's still Oregon?
Oh, okay.
Is it Oregon?
Yeah. I guess no reason.
What's
to
in
come
between
back.
Washington and California?
Yes, that would be Oregon. I'm
Yeah.
so glad our Alaska State education system taught you where the states are.
Yeah. I mean, listen, it's not so much I don't know. I know he was in the state in between, but every time I say Oregon, I think part of my brain just kind of goes, shoot. I'm 90% sure that's the right state, but I could see myself saying the wrong state.
Cool. All right. Well, fingers crossed for you about this morning's interview.
I'm hopeful too. It does seem like I essentially line up with what they're doing. It's just, I think it was just because it was scripted questions I found I was pretty frequently just sort of restating my 7 years of experience, and I wasn't sure on that.
Tell them about some specifics that you did.
Oh yeah, no, it was like, running over.
Someone vocal sabotage Eric's call
Turn
slash
off that
J.
redeem. You guys can't do that to me right now. Sorry. That like they asked like, oh, what was a specific rule or something that you disagreed with, and how did you go about that? There was one point where they asked a question. It felt like a scripted one, but it's like, how you can't ask someone this interview. It was like, what is something someone might find difficult about working with you?
Did you say your laugh?
I said I'm a pacer, but
That's true.
But I said, but for something that's more on the work level, I sort of stated that, like, if I get onto a standard I really like, I like to, keep with it. For example, we had our titling system for the tickets we had was issue, action, location. So, for example, gun despawns, which is the issue. After a player reloads, action on this specific map location, which is just the order I like to put information when I put a title for a ticket. But I do know a lot of people who work more in agile testing or ad hoc testing prefer not having like a rigid system for how they do naming conventions on tickets because they're working through more flexible issues. So that's why I said is I like having that set standard to follow, but I know other people lean more in an agile direction than me.
Yeah, you're a little rigid, aren't you?
Well, I didn't word it that way. I figured it'd be something where it's like, oh yeah, I could see that as a downside, but also that means this person will follow the rules we set, was what I was going for.
Yeah.
But I guess, sure, we can determine, oh, this is a rigid asshole who we shouldn't hire. Yeah, that's another one, a takeaway we could take from it, Mom.
You're flexible. I'll write you a note and tell them.
Ah,
All right. I'm ready to go pick up my next class. I just wanted to touch base with you and see how it went.
okay. Gotcha.
Have a great afternoon.
Have a great evening.
And tell everybody bye.
They can all hear you. Bye,
Okay.
everybody. Everybody wishes bye to Mama Tardigrade.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. I spoil you all. I spoil you all letting you listen to my call with my own mom. Y'all are ridiculous. Bye, Mom. Oh my god. What I missed? Jeez. Oh yeah, with the Junie cosplay, we see is it Say or see her at Offkai? Assuming she was the same person. If it's Sai, then yeah. And that girl is amazing. Unreasonably good at what she does. My first D&D experience, I fought one flame skull. You started with a flame skull? A chained zombie for his arm, fed an undead ogre 2 food rations, and killed a bipolar cultist. Willies, you have a very mean DM if you were dealing with flame-skulled zombies, undead ogres, and bipolar cultist. Listen, the bipolar cultist is a social encounter on hard mode, and a flame skull is not an easy issue to deal with. That's your DM hates you. I hate to break it to you, Willies. Oh gosh. Well, that threw off my whole yap sesh. I could have just called her back after. You should read the one before that. Wait. At least they weren't about to face an undead beholder with 2 bards, 5th and 6th level, a blind sorcerer, 6th level, and a rogue at 5th level. I'm sorry, I always laugh when I hear about blind characters. There's only 2 types of blind characters, and there's only one type that I appreciate. The 2 types of blind characters are, first, the character who is, in quotation marks, blind, but the player only plays them once they confirm they can get blind fighting or any other way to functionally not be blind for the whole game. And there's the second type of blind character. My favorite type of blind character. The type of blind character I played during Richard's birthday party, which is just a blind guy who reminds the DM every time they make any sort of a check. Since I'm blind, I'll be making this with disadvantage. That was the dumbest character I ever played, and I loved him. I loved him to death. And I'm so glad he became friends with the horse. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Every combat or perception-based encounter. DM, you'll find I actually have disadvantage on that. I also played a character who was blind but was faking it. Gotcha. Our characters. Richard, just imagining your fake blind and my real blind character interacting. Because you know the best part is, he would never be able to figure. Your character would tell him he was blind, and he would be 100% behind. Oh yeah, of course he's blind. Yeah, shit. And he'd tell everyone you were blind. There were just a couple of blind guys out here doing adventures. We should name our party something like that. A couple of blind guys. Alright, y'all.
I think it's time. I think between my mom calling me and us just talking about D&D shit at this point, I think it's time to officially launch our asses into this game. I'm floating. Need to not float. Hold up. Is there... I'm trying to figure out if this is a display thing or if this is my fucking deal. Hey, y'all, is the, is there a thin blue line, like, right there? You see where I'm looking? I know I don't have eyes, but you guys see where I'm looking, right? Is there a thin blue line on the screen? Because if so, that means my game capture isn't sized right. So you're right? Yeah, fuck. Alright, 1 second. Where's game video? Game video. No, it's over on that side. What the hell? Is this capture like 1 pixel off? What the shit? There, that should be fine. Hell yeah. So today, we are checking out Ball X Pit. This is a game that actually popped off a few... Is it at the top now? What the hell? There we go. That should be fixed. Yeah. Fixed. Perfect. So this is a game that I think popped off a few months ago, right? I remember seeing a few videos. Eric, I'm blind. I can't see any blue line. Don't you worry, Hyperbeam. But I think I sort of missed the hype train, unfortunately, as happens very frequently with me and games that popped off. But I know this is one of the classic roguelike games, right? This is one where you're progressing through a map, you're picking upgrades, and yada yada. But this one has a bit of its own unique mechanic. Because this game, as you can tell from the title, has a ball. I think... How many games? Peggle uses a ball, though obviously that's you dropping a ball down a pegboard. But I believe this is... similar. This is similar to pinball, right? We're shooting a ball upwards from the bottom and we're upgrading it and dealing with what have you. I presume this game's gonna work in a very familiar way to a lot, but I imagine the moment-to-moment mechanics might actually be something that makes it a little unique. Roguelike Breakout. Breakout. Gotcha. What recommendations during game, or you want to figure it out on your own? I think first playthrough, let me struggle through it, McVac. After first playthrough, you're free to give me ideas or suggestions, as long as it's nothing spoilery. But if you're like, hey, if you want to see something insane, go with this and this, we can go there. But let's say first playthrough. Let's just see what I stumble upon myself. So is this the game's art style? Because we're seeing something that's pixel arty here. Hi. It's fallen. Oh, you don't say. A pit is all that remains. Okay. Bullet Heaven meets Brick Breaker with some Tetris thrown at. Wait, Tetris? Nobody told me there'd be... Thank you, Kaleido Dragon. First of all, for letting me see your name. That's your fucking picture. Hold on. Is that an actual kaleidoscope dragon? Your PFP is too small. I see kaleidoscope colors and a space background. But hello and welcome, Kaleido Dragon. Hi, I'm Eric. Yes, that one. I'm a pudgy little tardigrade who likes to play video games. This is my first run at fucking Ball X Pit. Let me take my first run blind. After the very first run, y'all are free to let me know what your favorite builds are. But let me take it a little blind first run through, then we can swap over. I love the sun. Will not spoil how to get it. Wait, we can get that ball? The giant ball that blew up Babel, we can get it? I'm a min-maxer when it comes to games. Ooh, a great thing to be. More like American meets Brick Breaker. Okay, so we're doing WASD, understood. Back, understood. Aim and shoot, makes sense. Wait, am I clicking to shoot or are we auto shooting? Collect gems to gain XP. Do my balls hit me? Oh, and I can just hold it. Is there a reason not to spam fire? Maybe there'd be builds, but like right now, is there a problem? Enemies will attack you if they get close to you or reach the bottom of the screen. Okay, so I need to prevent them from reaching the bottom. I can't just cut a path. Oh, level up. And we... Oh, I don't get to choose what I gain? Is it random? Or is it like classes will gain specific levels at specific... I think I just gained endurance, but I didn't get to pick... Oh, bleed. Bleed level 1, 25 to 44 hit damage. Inflict 2 stacks of bleed. Bleeding enemies receive 1 damage per stack when hit by a ball. Okay, so it's not really a bleed so much as a sensitive. Okay. Select an upgrade. I have the beholder. 10% chance to dodge incoming attacks. Also 20% damage until they hit a wall. Like force. Ooh, or we upgrade our... Well, let's upgrade our bleed then. What, we deal 2 bonus damage per wall. So if we're going with a bleed build, what we really want is a spam shot build. We want as many bullets going out to proc the bonus damage as possible. Hi, Rye. You did catch me in a nerd moment for the first time since you've started calling me a nerd. I returned you. There's an option to auto shoot. Oh. Oh, there is an option to auto. You're gonna adjust game speed. Won't do that for now. Ooh, can I get more of that bleed ball? Oh, they're shooting back. Why are they shooting at me? We gained leadership. Affects baby ball count. Baby ball? Is those the little white balls we're shooting? Okay, what do we got? Every 7 to 12 rows, spawn a stone soldier with 194 health on your side. They're immune to ball damage and move on the field, blocking and attacking enemies in the way. Percent dodge. New ball. Laser. Let's try this. Oh, okay. So that one So that's why you might not want to auto shoot, because if you have like an order of balls, for example, one that does horizontal damage that you want to shoot up into as many units as possible, you don't want to be using that on the front row. Vision randomly levels up your equipment 1 more time. Ooh, does it tell me what upgrades? Ooh. Got more. So we've gotten endurance and leadership, but we haven't gotten any increased crit chance when hitting enemies in the front row. 4% chance to freeze enemies for frozen enemies receive more damage. Ooh, maybe we do that, because if we can bleed and freeze something, then they'll receive a lot more damage, right? I don't like the chanting. The chanting's starting to scare me a little bit. Speed, ball speed, and move speed. Okay, new. Increase crit chance for enemies in the front. What's this? Passes through enemies. You have a lightning ball. Let's go. Woo! Let's get the reactor. Fusion combines. Oh, fission and fusion are different. 2 fully upgraded balls. Do I have 2 fully upgraded ones? Oh, I could fission or fusion. Now let's fission for now. I mean, we want to see what fusion is, but I think fission. Did I miss a stream? My streak is gone? You might have, Ryan. You might have. Endurance again. They're really making me healthy. An enemy is frozen. They emit a chill. Let me do a little bit of a... Did we do this? I think we have level 3 for everything. Now we're going to do a fusion, I think. Oh, evolution fuses certain combinations or fully upgraded balls into powerful new balls. I was going to do fusion, but I want to see some powerful new balls. Okay, ice and laser or ice and lightning. I think ice and lightning, because if we can do, like, radiating cold, that could be really cool. The blizzard. Freeze all enemies within a 2-tile radius. Hell yeah. Okay, yeah, that was a great evo. Everything's bigger. Everything's too big. Focus on upgrades and wait for the third option. Oh, well, I'm glad I read that now. Wind. Passes through enemies, slows them down. Floats around your character and shoots a baby ball. Well, that sounds fun. Yeah, I'm getting a little friend. Because we're doing freeze and bleed, just having more balls out there is good. We're also getting gold. Gold's probably going to be at shops like in the classic roguelite experience when we pick our next location, right? We're going to have options that are like bosses, events, or shops, right? And we're going to use our gold at that point. Or we use gold for I haven't done a reroll. I've just been sort of accepting what's been handed out. Hey, there we go. More endurance. What do we got? Ooh, I can upgrade the blizzard. Yeah, let's upgrade the fucking blizzard. Let's upgrade our little turret boy. Trying to get our speed. Fusion, fission. Let's do another fusion. Spike and laser. Oh, you can also fuse evolved balls. Hell yeah. You'll see after this run. I mean, I read the name. Read what name? What's the game? Oh, Ball X Pit, my dude. But like, what in the Peggle is this? Yeah, I did think a little of Peggle when I mentioned there'd be balls in it. What does this deal? 20% until they hit a wall. Deal 80% more damage after hitting the back of the field. I don't really do that. I'll just upgrade it. If they would give me the one that was like the front row crit chance again, I'd probably take that at this point. I'm much more seemingly shooting the front row to keep up than actually trying to do like deep shots, you know, the back row. Because I can't let them reach the bottom, right? If they reach the bottom, I take damage. What's this? Balls start out at 70% speed, but increase by 20% each bounce. Well, let's do the reroll, I think. Egg. Okay, all baby balls deal more damage. We get another lightning. I'm gonna go another lightning. I'm liking kind of the AoE effect that the lightning is giving me. And I imagine some really good evos. Like the blizzard evo that we got. It's the first run, let him learn. Exactly. Oh wait, fusing is a waste. So you should always go for evo instead of the fusion. Well, I don't know if I'd say a waste, but less options. Because it does give you more space to pick up more additional balls, right? I think I took my first bit of damage. Do I actually have like a health amount? Deals double damage but moves slower. Baby rattle. Gain more baby balls, but your aim becomes... okay. Let's look. Ooh, what's this? Fire. Add 1 stack of burn. Burnt enemies are dealt stack per second. Sure, we'll get burn. I think it'll make some really cool evos. Health potion. Right, we'll fish it up, get everything evolving. I think all of my balls are max level, right? 3, 3, 3, 3. Yeah. Wait, can I get a flamethrower turret, maybe? Definitely feels like I'm just constantly on the verge of them getting off the bottom of the screen now. Alright, so I was told don't do fusions. I want evolutions, but apparently I can't evolve. We'll take the gold. We'll see if gold ends up being good. Dexterity. Ooh, what do we got? Magic staff. Increase area of effect damage. That's this earthquake, laser, and lightning. That sounds good. So 1 to 2 every time you're healed. We'll do the AoE. That sounds really useful. We have a lot of AoE stuff. We've got multiple lightning balls going on. I don't know if it's from the arrows or the things actually reaching the bottom. What was that? Wait, what did I just pick up? What's this? What is this? What's this grain? Why do I have grain? Why do I have 1 grain? Wait, is that a meta progression resource? Looking at it, I think that's a meta progression resource. Staff, Warhorn. That will do magic staff. Yeah, okay, that was me running into them. Yeah, there's a meta progression. Yeah, no, I took 1 second to look at it. I'm like, oh, that looks like a fucking RTS resource. That's gotta be meta progression. So what do we got? We have Blizzard. What happens if I blizzard into lightning? Nah, I'm gonna do lightning and fire. We're gonna be spreading ice and spreading fire. Ooh, that was one reaching the bottom, wasn't it? And more fire on the right side. Iron, magic staff. We're doing a lot of lightning stuff at this point, so I think magic staff sounds more than fine. Oh god, I think I'm dying. I don't think I'm doing so hot, y'all. I don't feel so good, Mr. Dark. Oh! Well, that sounds good. Here's the range in which you pick up items. That also sounds good. Let's get the leech. Let's get the leech ball. Ow. Yeah, I've been taking damage, so I think a little bit of healing needs to go. Fire. Was Ghost unlocked on the first run? I think Ghost showed up once as an option. I didn't end up going with it though. You got 2 bosses. That's pretty good for a beginner. Okay, okay. I definitely feel like I had no clue functionally what I should have been doing, like, meta-wise, you know? I definitely felt thrown into the deep end. The Blizzard was good, so what is it? I feel like you really want to memorize some Evos, right? If Evos are better than fusions, actually memorizing the real Evo stuff would be good. After I did this Blizzard Evo, though, I don't think I saw any more Evos popped up, in spite of the fact I had things like fully leveled up. So I think that means Ice, right? My Freeze had to have had 2 Evos with all of this. And Lightning only had the 1 Evo, because we did have Lightning later, but it never gave me an Evo option. There's a ball page. They keep all of their balls on 1 page? Good for them. Welcome to New Babylon. Well, if we had learned anything about First Babylon, is that we simply didn't build the tower big enough, in my opinion. Let's plant some wheat. Well, I did get some wheat. No, I have wheat. But I don't need to plant wheat. Look, I can skip ahead to this one. I already have wheat. So we have a wheat and a forest. You can send... Wait, I have people? You can hold to speed up the harvest or cancel the... Alright. This is weird. This meta progression is weird. Alright. Now they wanted to ball in too high. Your boy's gonna need to eat. Cool. Successful harvest. You need the resources you gather to construct new buildings and upgrades. Okay, cool. So I need 2 wood to get a boulder. Then we'll have wheat, wood, and rock. And we use that to do actual builds, right? Maybe. We'll see. Oh! This is where we spend gold. Understood. Wait, that's a lot of character options. Hold on. Default character, no special gameplay quirks. Alright, game. Not even something? Not even like takes 10% less damage? It's alright. The Boneyard. Collect gears to unlock. Complete the previous level with different characters to obtain gear. Oh, you've got to beat a level multiple times. I'm a little sad that the meta progression didn't let me at least get to 1 actual, like, permanent upgrade, you know? So basically, I'm taking it just at the exact same strength I was at before. Warrior's probably the highest base strength. Good for bug builds? What do you mean bug builds? What the fuck do you mean bug builds? Do you mean like video game bugs? Like it gets a lot of bugs showing up? Alright, we're gonna go a different direction. So we had the bleed, we went for upgrades. I'm gonna get this egg sack. Someone said bug, and I read egg sack, so... Also, wait, what sort of an Evo can you get out of the bug sack? Hold on a second. Or egg sack, I guess. I want more egg sack. No, I want more ball spawn. I don't even have 5 gold. Alright, we'll take breastplate then. Probably gonna, if I take it now, the only thing I'll have is vision. Do I try to get 1 more level? We'll try to get 1 more level. We've got ice, we've got crit chance of hitting enemies in the same column as you, movement speed. I start getting just these flat upgrades, that can happen. Aw, it didn't even get my eggs. I wanted to upgrade my eggs. I like eggs. You need to find the other bug balls, then you'll unlock it. Alright. I will keep my eye out for bug balls then. Hitting enemies in the same column as you. What's this? I never played around with this. This is the passive. So every 12 rows, spawn a stone soldier. They're immune to ball damage and move the field blocking and attacking. Let's try it out. Let's try out this stone soldier guy. Only like 12 rows? That rows I move or I kill? Or that move towards me? He pushes the whole fucking column back, it looks like. Oh, man. Ooh, new ball, poison. Well, yeah, we gotta do the new balls, right? Unlock new things. Rows that drop on the back. Okay, so it's for spawn. Got it, for 12 spawns. This is not going even as well as my first round did. Okay. Stone Soldier. Not good early, it seems like. Oof. Unlock everything. That's a good mindset. Yeah, that did not go well. That went pretty fucking bad. Let's go at it again. Some balls are stronger earlier. I mean, isn't that the way of it? Listen, some balls are growers or showers or whatever the fuck sort of a reference we want to make. AoE stuff is very, very strong. To be fair, I don't think we were offered lightning that time, were we? And I was just mostly looking to unlock everything. I thought the eggs gotta be pretty okay, because it was launching a bunch of baby balls, so I felt like that'd be good early. 1 second poison, lasts for 6 seconds. No, let's do this baby route. Even more baby balls. What, it fucks with my accuracy, but... even more. Yeah, let's just go even more baby balls. Let's fill the field with balls. Upside of flooding the field with balls is they're more likely to intercept arrows. Oh my god! We got lead. We haven't taken this, right? Or iron. Okay, we just got a fission, so I think we'll do iron and we'll do fission, right? Because the more things we have, the more efficient the fission will be. God, that first round felt like I was actually doing pretty okay. Both of these follow-up rounds have not felt like I was doing okay. I think the lightning I think just carried me so aggressively. When passes through enemies, slowing them down. Oh! You know what that probably means? I bet Wind and Ghost have a very interesting combo. I bet you get an evil out of Wind and Ghost. Or is it just the very first time you play, is it at a different difficulty? Because this definitely feels like there's more spawns now than there was the very first time I was playing through. The warrior, level up. Wait, increase the harvest clock by 0.2 seconds each time harvesting wood. Oh, so I can have more harvest time? Sure. Now let's go to base. Let's do some harvesting, see if I can make an actual building. No, wait, back. So what can I... Oh. Yeah, I know I can expand. Alright, so now let's do the harvest. Alright, missed out on one grain field, so there's definitely something about the arrangement of it. Oh. Oh, alright, that's going to be interesting. Now, we can't do another harvest, but I think we'll unlock seeing more... Oh, we can upgrade. Noted. Alright, noted. Alright, let's go again, y'all. I'm starting to see some of it. I don't know if I'm a fan of this weird, specific, like, meta harvesting system, where you have to arrange your materials in a specific way for bounces or whatever. We'll see. We'll see if I change my mind on that. But there is a weird amount of depth I'm starting to see as an option. First try, you do kind of get a bit of lucky, but then it gets easier as you learn. Okay. I don't know. I don't tend to like it when a game actually does like a handhold on the very first run. I always like seeing how well it can do on a run. So if the first run just like gives you free stuff in a way where it's like it's pre-programmed to give you certain well, here we go. There's a 25% chance of birthing a baby ball. Well, that sounds only good, right? Oh man, we're gonna be birthing and feeding and birthing and feeding and bugs and... Yeah, so it definitely seems, what, more efficient to try to go for spam bounces? Yeah, to go up and then hit things from the front row from behind. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to see some of that. I'm actually going to go with the wind over the vampire this time. Something about getting these penetrating shots, and especially slowing the enemy. I'll admit I'm very interested in. You haven't even gotten to the Tetris part of city building. Okay. Hey, we got one and everything. Fuck yeah. We could add ice, or you know what? We're spawning baby balls, right? Does this 1.5 increase? Like, so our brood mother, right, spawns a baby ball 20% of the time, right? We have the 1.5% more baby balls. Does that allow our brood mother to spawn more? Like, is everything I get that has the keyword baby ball in it now spawning more? Or is this only affecting my character? That was a really good vision, holy crap. There's gotta be like an item, like a relic, right, that gives you more damage the further up you're standing, isn't there? I have to imagine there's something like that. Because obviously, it's a lot riskier standing really far forward like this. I think wind is amazing. I think I can feel everything moving slower. Just having so much more time to fuck this shit. Amazing. Egg sac. Oh, of course. Unless you wanted each time you're healed. No. So we have the brood mother and the egg sac. That's gotta be an Evo combo, right? But I would need him to be at max level. Shit. We have an evolution. What is it? Broodmother spike? No. No. But I'm gonna take a fission. I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna see if I can get the egg and broodmother, because I feel like that's an Evo, and I want to see that Evo. But some of you might be like, no, there's no Evo with that, and the spike and the broodmother is literally the strongest Evo in the game. I don't care. I want to see bug eggs. I need more bug eggs. I need more bugs being birthed. The world does not have enough bug girls in it. If I have to make more bug girls through Ball X Pit, I will. There's a lot of evolutions. Alright, alright. I'll take that as confirmation that there is at least one for what I'm looking for. Enemies in the front. Sure, that's a pretty good passive, I think, for us. Even though I'm now doing more bouncing, I feel like having an emergency clear the front sort of talent is not bad. Or do they mean like the front of the enemy? Like, are there 4 sides to an enemy? Are they talking about like the front row or the front of an enemy? Oh, the sheriff's... Alright, so I don't unlock buildings by finding new resources. I have to find blueprints. Understood. Ghost deals more damage, wind is more utility. I'm definitely feeling the utility. Both work amazing with AoE balls. Ooh, that seems true. Increase ball launch speed by 20%, but you get knocked back a little each time you shoot a ball. Hey, do we have... Yeah. Oh my god, that outline. Oh my god. Yes. What is it? What is the bug eggs? Oh, that's horrifying. Spider game. 25% chance of birthing an egg sac. Ooh, interestingly, this is technically a nerf to the egg sac, right? Because the egg sac, as a shot, always happens and always spawns multiple balls. But now the Spider Queen goes from 20% to 25%, but it's per hit, right? So if she bounces a lot, you can get more egg sacs. So it's a massive buff to Spider Queen, but I think technically a nerf to the egg sac. Not to say I'd rather have the egg sac than this. This is an amazing ball. I'm just thinking purely based on the effect radius, you know? Because egg sac is guaranteed. Spider Queen is only a chance. But you can get now multiple egg sacs out of one Spider Queen. Oh, wait, it gets rid of the egg sac's cooldown. Thank you, Mixac. No, 100% you're right. Because the egg sac has, like, what, a 3-second cooldown? Alright, never mind. You 100% right. Short bow. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, right? Yeah. We're doing, like, spam shooting. Well, let's get into there. Dang, no more evos. What does that do for our Spider Queen? 45%. They don't even take us up to a 50 at max level? That's a little sad. I'm a little sad they do 45 instead of 50 for max level. Fun way to end my day. Hey, so part of my job is managing volunteers for the organization. I just had to boot someone out for being racist. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that happened to you, Richard. That fucking sucks. I don't know. It's always just like the ridiculousness of hearing that shit happening always gets me to be almost always my first reaction to some of your shit is just a chuckle. You never expect something like that from Check's job description. Hey, are you described as a video editor or? Ooh, wait, I confused the Spider Queen with something. I think I want to do fusions, right? Blue vision. Are you a media manager? Is that what's your job title? I'm a communications and volunteer coordinator. Oh yeah, you don't want to be the volunteer coordinator. Then that's where you get in trouble. Oh, laser vertical and horizontal. Ghost, right. I wanted to try out Ghost and Wind, right? I thought Ghost and Wind would have an Evo. My theory crafting moment, essentially. We got him. Hell yeah. I think that's 3, so I think we'll have an Evo. No! Wind and Ghost don't Evo. Yeah. We're gonna fuse this. Now our spider eggs, I think, will bleed. Yeah, alright, so our spider egg will bleed now. Should I have done that for the slowing effect? I feel like that's really good for the bleed effect, since the bleed effect is better the more bullets are hitting. Now, there might have been a better combo for me to do. Oh, I'm definitely getting raced down here. Try to cut through into a bounce zone, I think. Right in there. There we go. Oh, shit. Things were going pretty okay, but then it got dense enough I couldn't get any of the high efficiency bounces. But we got a new building, right? You've unlocked a housing blueprint. Building a house will unlock a new character. Can I just build this anyway? Does this stop bounces or? Alright, full gather. That's pretty good. And the house gave us a second person. Okay. Wait. Okay, we can't build a second house, though. I also can't build any, like, actual upgrades yet. What do we got? The achy finger? A disgraced deputy. Has scattered aim but shoots twice as fast and constantly launches balls if there are any available. Can move at full speed while shooting. Alright. Is Sun here? Hi, Sun. Welcome, welcome. Need to turn the volume down? I can barely hear you. I even turned it down and nobody mentioned anything up to this point. Look, this is what... I'll turn it down again. But I'm already almost have the music volume bottomed out. Was it too loud for everybody else? Why'd nobody tell me you need blueprints? Well, alright, we'll go and start playing blueprints then. Beep beep. Alright, we're heading back in. And now we've got the itchy finger. So scatter shot, fires balls. Oh, yeah, he just spits them out. And what is this? What are we starting with? Burn? Okay, just a normal burn ball. So he... He actually would work really well with, like, the baby rattle. Because we already have scatter shot. So accuracy is definitely not a big thing for him, and just having more balls available would go hard. He starts with a dot, so we could also think of doing, like, poison? Let's see, because bleed isn't a dot in this game, but burn and poison both are. Something a little painful about this guy's early game. I'm not sure what it is yet, but I don't feel as strong as I was with the warrior already. Ooh, ethereal cloak. Balls go through enemies and deal 25% bonus damage until they hit the back of the field. More baby balls. Great. I mentioned that I think this guy would be very good with it, so we're going to do that. I do kind of want to try out that other artifact if it comes up again. The bonus damage passing through all enemies until it hits the back of the field. That sounds very A, entertaining, and B, like a good way to prep back rows for dying quicker. Ooh, but that does mean you have like a serious bounce timing problem, right? Because you won't be able to shoot your balls again until they come back. Interesting. But I really wanted the baby route because I literally mentioned how this guy feels like he'd be really good with it. Wind. Yeah, we're going to go for the wind. Slowing everything down, I think, is very, very good. We could do that. Increase range at which you can pick up items and catch balls. We fire as soon as we pick them up, right? So being able to grab them much easier sounds not bad. Does mean fewer bounces, right? If we're picking up our balls at a closer range. So we don't want to pick up anything that's like stronger for bounces, I suppose. Increase crit chance when enemies in the same column. Ooh, this is one I wanted to try out. Yeah. The ethereal port. Yeah, okay. So I don't think that's actually very good for this guy specifically. Because a big thing for him is being able to pick up the balls very quickly to fire them off all again. But in combined with the magnet, maybe we can make up to some degree for that. Because it is just 25% damage until they get to the back. Ooh, actually what that means, that really means that I kind of want to aim at the side, because it doesn't matter if they bounce off a normal wall, right? Just the back wall. So if they're bouncing back and forth at like a really sharp horizontal angle, they're hitting a ton more targets before they get to the back wall. Because they don't ethereal through side walls, they only ethereal through enemies. So I can keep that 25% damage for longer. Am I approaching this right? Is that the right way to look at this? Those laser beam balls would be really good because we're going to pass through multiple rows and collars. Ooh, I have to get those. If we don't get offered those again, I'm going to do some rerolls, I think, to try to get those laser balls. I want lasering balls. Gotta go have a good stream. You have a good fucking Wednesday. We'll chat soon, I'm sure of it. Now that's... What? Balls go through enemies and deal 35% bonus damage until they hit the back of the field. Balls deal 80% more damage after hitting the back of the field, otherwise it's reduced by 20%. 20%... 35. Hold up. Is that... Am I thinking... Do these counter each other's negatives? Now I'm better after I've hit the back, though, because we gain 80. We only have plus 15 before we hit the back. So we do want to go pretty vertical on this. Oh, weakness. Frontline enemies take very little damage because we get caught on the back row, though. Okay. Okay. I want to reduce space. I want to do, even if I don't have an Evo, I want to do a fusion. Because... Gunsmith. New building. Oh, yeah. Because... Hey, we do have an Evo. Fuck yeah. Because I wanted to make extra space for the other type of laser. Because now we're bouncing through everything like crazy. I go for the... Nope, I think we save for laser. Do I reroll? We have a little bit of gold. No, that's the wrong laser. Alright, we'll take it for now. Do a fission. That range pickup increase is actually really good just for normal pickup, like even before we talked about how it affects the ball usage. Ouch. Alright. A little too aggro on that. No, I want laser. Electricity, no magic. We'll do this. We'll try to see if we can't get that horizontal laser. I feel like the horizontal laser would go so well with this build. And I bet it evos with the vertical laser. Yeah, I definitely got a build here. I think getting both the reversed axe and the ethereal cloak, I think it's a weird combo. Obviously, it's not very min-maxed. Oh. Do I evo the laser? I think we do, even though I really wanted to get the other laser. It still, you know, narrows down the number of balls we have. The radiation beam. Emit a radiating beam that it deals damage and applies a stack of radiation? That lasts for 15 seconds. 10% more okay, but it's not a dot, so it's closer to a bleed effect then. Not dreadful, but I think I would be more interested in the dot than a bleed, or yeah, than a just increased in damage effect. Oh, and it's not a straight line, it's a diagonal. Is a diagonal better or worse than a straight line? Oh! Never mind, it can be straight. I guess it's now based on the bounce angle? Oh, yeah, when you can get those multi-bounces off the back row, that does some fucking work, though. We get some healing. Oh, I don't have that. Egg sack? Into the back. Wait, egg sack into the back row. Yeah, I'm thinking egg sack into the back row. Because then we get, yeah, just a ton of baby balls back there bouncing. Oh god, am I not gonna be able to kill the boss though? Oh boy, oh buddy, oh no, 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 no. Oh! Bosses don't die after they hit you? Oh, okay. I found the real weakness of this build then. Once a boss gets below like the bottom half of the screen, almost all of your damage is gone. Okay. I want to go again. Then we can see about this new building. That was real interesting. That build was basically almost entirely based on us getting the ethereal cloak backhanded axe. That was cool. That was very cool. Look at lightning. Talk about how useful lightning is. You evo together 2 lightning balls. I wonder. Dodge incoming ooh, wait, magic staff when we start with a lightning? Sounds great. That sounds great to me. See what upgrades. Yep, that's what you gotta be really careful with ghost items. Gotcha. They give you a lot of backline clear, but you're kind of fucked in the front line. To launch a baby ball when you pick up a gem. Ooh. I've got some interesting potential then. Who's that? The leg! Thank you for the 5 years and 22 days, my guy! It's official. I'm old as shit. We were talking earlier because someone mentioned that they've been following me for almost 5 years and they're 25 years old. I made a joke that I sucked a quarter of your life away. How does it feel? God, I don't know how old you are, Felix. How much of your life have I stolen from you? Officially over 5 years. God damn, my guy. You need to start getting more people in my chat to buy your subs for you. You've given enough. Do the magnet. I kind of like the magnet. Wow. Well then. Did we just take our Inferno Ball from level 1 to level 3 with one fish? Alright. I'm clearly not super interested in the Inferno Ball. Or magnet, or turret. What else do we pick up? Gems. More pickup range. We have more AoE. You know what? I don't think I'm attached to any of that. Maybe we'll take the magnet upgrade then, damn. I don't know what I'm looking for, but I'm looking for... None of that inspired me, essentially. I don't know what I'm looking for, but I know none of that inspired massive amounts of joy. Technically, I probably could go with the Vampire Ball right now. I keep taking small bits of damage. It'd be nice to have, like, a consistent heal on me. Guess who got jury summons? Was it you? Listen, if you're a real Eric Yes That One fan, real Eric Yes That One fans get kicked out of jury duty after their first fucking questionnaire coming through. I have been called in for jury duty, I can't remember, it's either 2 or 3 times. And every time I've been asked to leave after the first round of questioning by a lawyer. I like to think it's because I'm annoying. So it's probably just because I don't seem like a very neutral person. I seem like I have opinions on things. Yay! New haunted. Fusion. Nah, we'll fission. We'll fission until we get an Evo. Wait, but I think I have all the balls. Well, we didn't have that one at level 3. So if we don't get... Oh, we do have one more gap. We go wind. Could be fun. Ooh, here it's telling us an Evo. I don't know any other Evos. I don't think I've ever taken the Earthquake Ball, so we'll take it. We really gotta focus on getting it up to level 3 so we can find out if anything we have gets an Evo. Right into that middle gap. Oh yeah, look at this front row, it's too close to the bottom. Alright, and we do have the Wizard Staff, so we do like that fucking... We do like AoEs. Shoot. know we don't want to do fusions. I know we'd rather, but we've already have all of our ball slots taken up, and I'm not seeing any evos. Plus, I think Chain Lightning Vampire seems like actually really good for healing potential. Oh, no, 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 no. Ah, fuck. One of them got me. Yeah, we'll take Earthquake up to 3, and we'll see if that gives us any evos. Now we do heal crazy fast, honestly, with this Lightning Vampire Ball. I'm noticing we're chopping off at least, like, minion damage almost immediately. No clue if it'll be the same level for, like, a boss, because what, a boss does, like, 30 damage? I mean, it could be. Broodmother... Egg Sac... Let's do Egg Sac. Oh! Evolution. Earth and Fire. Let's go. I've been summoned twice before. We're only going once. And that one time the Key Witness did a runner and the case was dismissed. Amidst lava blobs over time, enemies who walk into lava blobs damage and gain burn. Oh, that is honestly really fucking good. I do have a boss. Maybe I should be focusing fire a little bit more. Let's level up that Evo. More lava blobs. I think we're about to learn how good this healing actually is. Oh my god, come on! Oh god! Hey, we didn't die! We didn't quite die. We're pretty close to dying. Oh, we died. But we killed the boss first. Wait, I didn't mean to retry. Hold on. Can I bail? Yeah, because we got a new building we can build, right? And that'll unlock a new character. It's a warfare. All characters gain +1 dexterity, which affects fire rate, reload time, and crit chance. Well then. So obviously what I really want to do is expand my space, but I don't actually have the space for that. We have housing? We also have a new housing? Oh, but I would need wood. Can I bounce that corner or not? Probably not. Okay, we'll do it this way then. Oh, wait, every time I hit that, I get more dexterity? Hold on. Wait, every time? I thought I would just get one, like the harvesting. Most abilities can be upgraded and increase their bonuses. Gotcha. Oh. Okay. Alright, interesting things are occurring to me. I think I'm gonna go back to the warrior. Yeah, we're just gonna go back to the warrior. We just done itchy finger a few times, so I'm gonna just take a quick run at this guy. We're gonna come back, we're gonna do another harvest. When we get enough wood, we can do another house, and that'll unlock another character, right? I don't feel like I really played much with the poison ball before. I got it on one of my really bad runs. So I want to play around with it a bit more. All baby balls. Okay, so we're gonna do poison and fire, I guess. Just a lot of dot. We know laser with poison will get us the radiation, which does the vulnerability shit and takes away that dot effect. Would be really good with dots. I guess ghost or wind style effect would be really good with dots since we pass through more things. We apply our poison or our burn to more things. So in theory, that's how you want to use your dots, I guess. You either want to give them AoE or penetration of some form. Now let's try to get both the poison and the fire up to level 3. I have a theory they'll be able to evo, so I'd like to know that. Before we pick up that fusion, we'll see what level's my poison? 2, fire is 3, so we can get one more level on that poison. Poison 8, then we can check. No, damn. No Evo. No Evo on fire poison. Crazy how many things don't Evo. Balls that hit flaming enemies light on fire and deal bonus fire damage on their next hit, but they don't do more ignite. Now let's get wind. Get a little bit of a slowing effect, a little bit of penetration. We know it'll evo with our fire, so we can start doing penetrating burn effects. We're not gonna get. What do we got? Poison spikes. Sure, let's go. Looks like a virus. It's because you have like one, I think, 1/3 of all the ball. Wait, virus! For the silhouette, I called it was a fucking virus? Alright. Applies 1 stack of disease to units it hits. Up to 8 seconds. Disease lasts for 6 seconds. Each stack of disease deals damage per second. And units have 50% chance of passing. Stack to undeceased nearby enemies each second. Okay. So 6 seconds. They had what? What percent chance? 15? Six seconds, 15% each second. Okay. That is math I can't do in my head. Alright, this is risky. But I think with my poison and burn combo, I think the everything is ethereal might make some sense. Yeah, let's get another poison. Hold on, holy shit. Hell yeah. Heal. Wait, are all my balls at level 3? No, we have a poison at level 2. The fire and air are both at level 3, so we should get an Evo here. Yeah. And I don't think I read this the first time it actually popped up. So it applies 1 stack of burn every second to all enemies within a 2-tile radius. Burn lasts for 6 seconds. Yeah, okay. You can look at the top... Oh, can I? Destroy the 2 nearest enemies when you are hit from close range. 20% damage until they hit a wall. Upgrade lead. Oh, I can check the ball level. Got it. I want to go for the horizontal layer. I feel like the horizontal laser is going to be will go very weird with this, like, get in the back row and stay there sort of effect. So, do I want to fuse my Evos so they take up fewer ball spaces? Or is there a serious downside to that? Fusion doesn't lose any effect, right? Oh, I don't think I could fuse Evos. Well, one of my Evos wasn't level 3, actually. So I could fuse. I don't know about my 2 Evos, but I think fusing the poison onto the 2-tile wide one, that could be good. You can fuse anything as long as it's max level, the exception of already fused balls, right? As my second poison and hit, area of effect damage from the Inferno all of a sudden inflicts the poison. Yeah, okay. I could get another one, or do I spend gold to reroll to look for the horizontal laser? I think I'll try one. So my big thought on the horizontal is if it keeps bouncing off that back row, it should cut its way forward over time, you know? In a way that the other balls wouldn't quite just like cut their way back to where they originally were. Yeah, if you just saw that spam of horizontal lasers, that's sort of what I'm theory crafting on. Alright, but now nothing's bouncing off this big guy, so I hope I've done enough damage. Oh gosh, he not dying on me. He not dying on me. None of my balls coming back either. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I really thought that horizontal laser would actually cut through and let my balls bounce back down. Oh! Barely. Barely. Alright, we might be in a bit of a we're in a bit of a troubled spot. We know we're not quite good enough for fucking killing bosses right now, it seems. We need to find some way to really eke out additional damage. My build is not good for bosses. I think very good for just clearing out the actual waves. I see someone taking the cloak too early. Listen, I had a theory. I was not strong enough for my theory. You meant cloak was the first fucking relic I took. I think it's the only relic I have, yeah? I figured with most of the dots, you know, we'd get everything back pretty quickly. Even if not, I thought our lasers would provide escape paths for us. I want the magnet. The magnet is so fucking good, in my opinion. We were level 2, so I want at least one more level on my laser before I try, in case there's a laser evo. Hey, there we go, give me the laser. Son of a bitch. There it is. Hey, laser? Yep, laser, called it. How you doing, Rising Guard? Welcome, welcome. I did the same. I just really like it. I like the idea. Oh! Alright, we're reading this, actually. All enemies in the same row and column? It feels like it's doing more than that. Or maybe that's just, like, bouncing like crazy or something. Need that ball. Okay, idea with the ghost cloak is now running up to grab the ball. I hadn't considered doing that. I'm so used to the balls just coming back. But the idea of going to get it, I'm realizing, is very viable. Ouch. Okay. Something's weird about the movement. The movement's kind of slidey at some points. It's inconsistent, isn't it? I have different movement speeds forward and back. Interesting. Munda. That's weird. I don't understand when it is, though. The movement is slidey because unless you're the itchy trigger or have some specific item, you move slower while... Oh, so if I happen to have, like, a weird reload timing, I can suddenly shoot a lot faster. Or... Oh, he can hit me? Sorry, I just didn't know he was, like, in yet. Were we running? We're definitely dealing damage to him. Uh-oh. Wait. Haha. You're not looking up at him anymore. We're going a little, stand still in the blue, move in the red, or whatever. Oh my god! Is he immune to dots? Is he not diseased or burning or anything? Sorry, this is making me think of the Flowey game. Oh, did we just defeat Sans Undertale? Shooting slows you down. Yeah, that's sort of what I meant. Hey, we did it! We beat Sans Undertale, everybody. Congrats. Congrats. We got the Boneyard trophy. Status effect power for each character you've completed the Boneyard with. Nice. You can only hit his crown. Oh. Well, we got a whole gear. Let's return to base. And what, we've got to beat that level a second time with a different character, right? In order to unlock shit? Oh. Dark. Curse Elixir. Voodoo Doll. Alright, cool. What do we got? We got another warfare thing, which is the bonus status effect power. We have a second house, right? But I want to expand, I believe. Alright. And then shift. Shift plus mouse. Oh, rearrange mode. Okay. We don't want the house in the way, right? Because bouncing off the house doesn't do anything. Bouncing off the gunsmith does things. We can put our farms in the front row because they don't stop us bouncing. And trees give us more time.
Bouncing off the gunsmith does nothing.
I'm pretty sure it had an effect when I bounced on it, no? Bad angle for the rocks. I was just seeing how much I could do. Didn't get any stone, unfortunately, but I think pretty cool combo here. Pretty cool combo. Kind of like this. Need to figure out a better angle at it, but definitely running over the forest, bouncing along the trees as a border. I think that's a good idea. I don't remember if we bounce off of stone or if we cross over stone, though. I'll have to pay more attention to that next time to know where I should put the stone. Because maybe it's I fill the middle with stone, the front with farms, and I ring everything with trees? You need to hit the building on the left to fit... Oh. I see. Well, we'll do that later, I suppose. We'll do that later, I suppose. Alright, so we gotta get a finger, or yeah, we gotta get a wood with the finger. Let's go. Since we didn't finish the haunted house, we don't have the another new character to play with. So we'll do it with the fingy. Ah! Vomit. Yeah, this guy I think we really want the magnet on. Being able to get our balls back is very good because he just vomits them out like crazy. This dude does not like holding his balls. Not at all. He wants to get rid of those balls as soon as they're in his hand. Ball launch speed. And you get knocked back. I don't think I've ever gotten this one, so I just want to get it to try out. So how knocked back? Honestly, that knockback's almost imperceptible. Ooh, dark. Right, this is new, right? Deal 3 times damage, but destroys itself after hitting an enemy. There's a 3-second cooldown. Ah, so it's a 1 launcher. We'll try it out. We haven't gotten it before. You know, unlock all the things. So it's a good snipe ball, essentially. I imagine it's got some insane evos, though. I imagine you need to evo it for it to be able to hit multiple targets. But I bet those evos go really hard. Let's get a fission. Oh wait, V's leaving? Night, V. Oh no, Hyper Beam's leaving, and they're saying goodnight to V. Good night, Hyper Beam. Night-o. Everybody wish a good night. All of you wish good night. GN. GN. You know, the first person I actually hear to just, like, say GN like that, like, out loud, not just type, was Junie. It was one time we were hanging out with on our Discord, and it'd been, like, a while since we chatted with her. So, you know, she was deep in the tubing community at that time. And it was through that. It was through her being deep in the VTubing for her community. We had just finished watching a movie on Discord. Then all of a sudden, as everyone's saying goodnight, I just hear, GN! And I'm like, what the fuck? What's this fucking e-girl bullshit? Makes sense she would say that. Fucking, it's such an e-girl vibe I'm not used to. Here. There's a lightning darkness evo. I bet that goes fucking hard. Ooh, I didn't mean to grab that right away. Well, we know we're at level 3 now for the next one. Let's see, the only lightning evo I know for sure about right now is the ice one, right? Wait, Clizzard Techno? Oh, gotta head out. Really glad you were having fun. Thank you, Clizzard. I really appreciate the game. I'm still trying to understand the full vibe of it, but this, I think, is definitely within my realm of interests. Yeah, that 296 out of the Shadow Ball is pretty fucking solid. We got AoE Bottle Tornado. When you catch a special ball, shoot. Oh! Is that a new blueprint? I think there's a new blueprint. Barracks.
Hell yeah. No, wait, no Evos out of these? Damn. Alright. Well, we'll fish and try to get all of our artifacts fucking hyper leveled. Yeah, that'll do it. And what do we got? I think we have a really good combo here, because we have a turret shooting baby balls. And whenever we catch a ball, we shoot baby balls. And whenever we take up a gem, we shoot baby balls. We're flooding the field with balls, so what do we want? I think bleed goes, ironically, we don't have any bleed, but I feel like bleed goes really hard with being able to spam out shots, right? Anything that's gonna increase, like, damage taken on hit. Bug. So we know ice will get us a good combo. Let's try Broodmare. Shadow Brood. Shadow Bug. Lightning Bug. Oh, Lightning Bug could actually be a thing, couldn't it? I'm realizing, yeah, Lightning Bug is another name for fireflies, right? That one could actually be a fusion, just because of the name. How you doing, Rising Guard? You showed up a little late, so I didn't get to ask you how your week has been, my dude. How's your week been? What? Gain wood, gain stone, gain gold. What? Oh, everything's full. Oops. Oh my god. There's none. There's none Evo. Alright, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see if this causes it to explode and die on hit. Deals to 5 nearby enemies but destroys it. Okay, so the fusion with the shadow does destroy. It's very unfortunate. Damn, so there's no lightning bug at Evo? Sad. I really thought there'd be a lightning bug Evo. In a way, it's actually kind of crazy how few Evo. Like, I know people said there's a ton of Evos in this game. I haven't discovered a lot of the balls. It's starting to feel like, does every ball only have like 1 or 2 Evos? Like, once you find the Evo, that's just sort of what it is. Because I was thinking, like, balls would have a lot of Evos. Like, every ball would have, like, an Evo with half the other balls. Typically 3 to 4. Oh. I think we're going to just focus on him because we have the Shadow Ball for the most part. Being able to direct hit the actual boss is going to be, I think, our most efficient way of going. We got... Oh, right, yeah, the fire air one. I already know that one. Damn it.
crate. We could go for ice. We have the eggs. We know we have a bug egg Evo. So yeah, let's go for an Evo we know. Is that chanting them saying they're getting close to the bottom row, essentially? Yeah, okay. I want to get the eggs, but I think I'm going to have to take a fission here, yeah. I don't have any healing either. Picking up crystals, we'll shoot extra shots. Okay, that's good. Let's do the eggs just so we're ready in case we get offered another fucking fusion thingy that we might not be. Ah, damn. God, I love the ball spawning specials. I bet you love the balls, Rising Guard. That's my bet. I bet you're a big ball guy. Oh, God. So we got a new blueprint. We'll return to base. We want to build the building this time. Okay, what else did we get? Was it a warfare? Right, so we've got this. All characters gain bonus strength. We want to make sure it gets built too, right? We'll do that. Characters gain bonus endurance. Alright, so we're gonna get buildings in here and try to get them all built up. Okay, we seem to bounce off the rocks. Oh, we didn't finish them. Damn. Buildings take a lot of effort. I do like when the blub pat 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 flop when they fuck. When I like when the I like the you know the plat 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 plat. Get pregnant, get pregnant. Oh, Jesus Christ. You know, not to be confused with the you know how it is. You guys get it. You know what? I want to try out the bleed with this guy. This guy gets like a lot of balls out there normally, so I feel like the bleed effect would actually go pretty good with him. Even more so than the fucking knight who actually starts with the bleed ball. You know what? Bleed and vampire. I feel like there's a combo there. I feel like that might be an Evo. There's something just about like the energy of the two. But like it'll get increased healing on bleed targets or something. Or it'll like mark them so anything that hits them heals you. Damn. Game feels like it's giving me enough kindness, I guess. Let's see, our non-intuitive combo would be the shadow and the healing one, right? Because you want the healing one to hit as many times as possible. The shadow destroys itself. So in a way, there's a chance that it's like an unintuitive combo that exists. Because you wouldn't inherently think to take them together. But that would only be if the designers are mean as shit. What do you guys think? You guys think Ball X Pit designers are mean as hell? Putting unintuitive combos in? Could be. Could be. Do you know the lightning heal fusion is pretty good? Even though it's not an Evo, it's pretty solid. You want to answer any part of that question? Yes. Does Vampire Shadow combo and are the designers of Ball X Pit mean as shit? They are mean as hell. Looking at the studio, they are mean. Okay. And they do not combo. Alright. So at least not a crazy unintuitive combo. So what would I guess? What would be really good with a ball that only hits once, but does a ton of damage? Iron? Alright, this is the last one I'll ask you guys to spoil then for me. Does Iron Shadow Evo? It's one that does a ton of damage. The nuke? I'm sorry. The what? No. The fucking what V? You can't just drop the nuke as a phrase. You can't just pretend like that's a normal thing to describe in this game. What do we get? Spike and... Hey, I did guess this one. So I'm going to say mark everything heals. Each hit inflicts 3 stacks of bleed. Heal 1 health and consume all stacks when hitting an enemy with at least 10 stacks of bleed. Huh, wait, what? Heal 1 health and consume all stacks. You heal 1? After you've built up 10 stacks of... Well, I guess bleed is just already the stack on the ball, right? Oh, and it'll start adding additional stacks? No, just damage. Wait, but we already consume it, though. What's this max bleed stacks thing? Am I misinterpreting the word consume there? You know what would be really good? I think fusing that with lightning would actually probably be good. Yeah, if I get a fusion, I'll probably do like a lightning fusion. Oh wait, then why did I just take that if that evos with lightning? Never really understood the bleed stacks mechanic. Yeah, it's a little unintuitive. Especially because they're throwing in the word consume specifically on this one. lightning. Okay, if you wanted to give me that fusion already. I could really, really use the game. I could really, really use it right about now. Alright, yep, we're doing a fusion. Wait! Oh, it's not level 3! It was level 2. It wasn't level 3. Fuck me. I'm in so much trouble. Alright, we might be able, with that artifact that's doing the explosion. Nah, aw, shit. Alright, the bleed spikes is not very good. It's very not good. Hey, Eric, I just won a giveaway for any stream game that's a maximum of 60 quid. What the fuck is a quid? Is that a cent? Well, we finished one building. Realizing I should have used my buildings to, like, block off the exit so it all bounce around in here. Right, wait, what did we finish? All characters gain bonus strength. Oh, yeah. Alright, well, that's not bad. Yeah, there's some status effects that grade to consume at X stacks, but some sources consume at different size stacks. Yeah, that's very weird. It's a British pound? Wait, is it a quid or a pound? Wait, a quid is a pound? Then why'd you use a different word for it? So like 60 bucks? Okay. So you're looking for a game recommendation, Rye? Or what up? Could also mean that whatever tips the stacks above the threshold consumes them, it's nicknamed the quid. What is it? Well, then what is a quid? Why is it nicknamed quid? Where does quid come from? Quid pro quo? What is quid pro quo? Quid pro quo is this for that, right? So you guys nicknamed your money this? Fuck British people. It's equivalent to $70. Okay, then you should get Silk Song twice. Did you get Expedition 33? People really like that one. What I would say is any indie game then. Don't use that money to support AAA studios, because right now AAA studios are having money problems, and that's funny as hell. Find a good indie game. Fuck the market. Go to level 3. Nah, we'll do this. We'll see if we can get a really big fission. Damn. No. Okay. I was gonna try to have more than like 5 levels available to gain with the fission and hope we high rolled it. Right, you want the magic staff, right? For the earthquake fire combo, I think. Yeah, I'm not gonna get another level, I think, before this goes off screen. I'll try. I think Rock's at... No, Rock's only at level 1. Doesn't matter. We'll take the fission. Surprisingly, though, I can run Ultra Kill in Minecraft with relatively no issue. Fuck yeah. You need a new ball. Dark. Iron. Let's go with dark. We'll see if we can get the dark with something. Hey, we're gonna have our globules. Our lava globs. Let's go. Let's see, my laptop would hang me for even thinking of getting 33. I got 4 gigabytes of RAM. Alright. So if you're looking for really solid indie game. Unfortunately, the first 2 games that popped in my head as really good, short, easy games, I think are both free. So I'll skip over those. Power Wash Simulator, I think, is pretty good for its price. Obviously, very chill. Dispatch, if you think your PC could handle it, was very fun to play through, and you can get multiple playthroughs out of it. No. The Tower Wizard was a very fun clicker game that actually had some interesting progression going on in it. Brotato, Vampire Survivor are both always fun. Yeah, so those are a few options I would throw out there if you're just looking for shit. Oh, we bounce off of our minion. Interesting. One I'm upset I can't run is Mage Area. Whenever I boot, my laptop kicks me to the internet, even when I'm standing right by the router. Oof. Oof, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, we've got the Wizard Wand thing, so getting the Lightning, even if we don't have any Evos to fuse onto things to make more AoE, it's gonna be solid for us. I was right. I was right on the Dark Iron. Hell yeah. Let's see what happens. I wonder if it'll get bounces. Passes through the front enemy, but not the back. Backstabs deal 30% bonus to... Oh, that is weird. That's too much I have to think about. What? So it bounces through... Oh, the front of an enemy. Oh, I thought it was saying like it passes through the front enemies, but not the back enemies. And I was like, Jesus. Okay, but no, that makes sense. So it's just like having the ghost effect artifact, but for only one ball? That's real nice. That's solid. That's solid as hell. What if I gave it lightning? We're not going to be the right level to do that, unfortunately, but there's something very funny about that. F? Oh no, wait, did we drop? I'm not seeing a hiccup in stream time. V, you okay? Anyone else lose stream there? We good. Alright, if we good, we good. Go ice, that could get us an Evo. I'm actually gonna go magnet though. I love magnet on this guy. Oh, I thought that was my guy. Damn. Alright, that's embarrassing. That gargoyle I ran into, I thought it was this dude. So what am I thinking? I'm thinking fusing lightning with the shuriken could actually be very funny. Like, it'll go straight to the back, it'll bounce a lot, it does a ton of backstab damage, and it does lightning strike and everything around it. Ooh, or would the horizontal laser be an even better fusion with it? Obviously, I don't have the horizontal laser, but... The vertical laser, bomb deal damage decays each time they bounce. Meh. Let's go with the explodes on death. That could be a fun one. Ooh, our shuriken's no longer in play against the boss. We gotta do a little better job over the boss, I think. Yeah, get him, our little minion. Minion did some serious damage to him. Spike, we could ice. Let's do ice. Give him an actual Evo we can go for and then fuse instead of just doing a raw blood red fusion. We'll do fission, because I should get our ice leveled up all the way, right? Yeah. We even got one level in enemies dying bomb. Does mean, though, I think we're gonna have to just be taking resources until we get a fusion now. Yeah, our entire board's board up. Ooh, that was a bit of a mistake. I didn't mean to time it for that. I probably could have held off on picking up the fusion. Oh, there's another fusion. Wait. That'll get us an Evo, which gives us a new opening. And the next time we get another one, we could also fuse the shuriken with this. Or do we fuse that with our magma bomb? Does it give us any more AoE? stream's definitely down. I can't hear you at all. That's true, Rod. We have never been able to hear each other. Fusion. Oh, damn. I fucked up. I thought that was already 3. A little bit of healing would be nice. A little bit of healing would be nice. Put it on the shuriken, because the shuriken does get a little bounces back there. Do I put it on the ice and lightning because it's big AoE? So more potential contact when it hits things? Or do I put it on the magma explosion because I bet it would give the heal effect to those magma balls. So it's additional potential hits. I guess there isn't really a bad one. You definitely. Let's see. Oh, are we spawning? Yeah, I think final boss is spawning. Music changed. Okay. Uh-oh. The board's too big. My shurikens aren't helping. Cleaning these guys up is annoying. Alright, there we go. Thank you, shuriken. I think like all of my fucking crown damage has gotta be from the shuriken. He's below half health, right? Oh my god. Fuck. I don't know how I didn't get hit by any of those arrows. I disagree with that. I should have been hit by an arrow there. I should be dead. Oh, alright, thank you. I appreciate that. Come on, shuriken, where are you at? I keep bouncing off that crown, shuriken. You're all my guaranteed. Come on, shuriken, give it to me, baby! Oh, okay, yeah, that was too ballsy. Got a little bit of damage in there, but I don't think it was worth it. How are we doing? Oh, okay, he's at like below a quarter. Oh my god. We got a hit. We got a couple of hits. Oh my god. Come on, give me the shuriken back. That's all I need. I just need one more shuriken throw. Hey, we got him. Hey, nah, ain't no way I got an NFT ad. I am terribly sorry to hear that. But you're aiming at its mouth, which will never hit the crown. No, but the shuriken passes through the front and then bounces off the back. Was the main thing I was trying to do, was to throw my shuriken perfectly vertical, so it hit the back wall and the crown again and again and again and again. Towards the end there, you saw I started angling, just going for anything to hit it, but I really wanted the shuriken to just be multi-bouncing the crown because of how much flat damage it has and the fact that it gets 50% bonus on the backstab. But we got a new fucking gear, y'all. And that means we unlocked level 2. Let's go. Hell yeah. Right, in that case, I think we'll take one run at level 2. No, let's just go goofy as hell with this. Let's just see how much building we can get done. Hey, we built 1, 2. Oh, wait, did we get a building down there? Hey, we've unlocked a new character. What else did we finished? Let's see, our haunted house. The clinic? It got hit once, but it didn't finish. But the schoolhouse, we finished a second building. Oh, well. But we finished the haunted house, so we do have a new character and a new map. What do you do? Sorrowful specimen filled with regret starts with a freeze. Balls deal 5% more damage each time they bounce, but when they hit the back wall, they return to the player, damaging each enemy they pass through. Interesting. So a lot of bouncing is good. Don't we... Wait. All gears obtained on... Upgrade the pit. Okay, y'all. I think we've got one more run in me then. We're going to take our new character into the new map. The guy with the shuriken can nuke columns. Ooh. Yeah, so we're going to do the new character on the new map, and I think that's going to be our final run for the night, y'all. So let's go. Snowy Shores with this boy. So does he like the Revenant thing? No, because they come straight back after hit the back wall, and he deals more damage per bounces. So he wants to do a lot of bouncing, then hit the back wall after a minute, essentially. Right? Am I thinking right? Yeah, a lot of bouncing on it is good. Yeah, I know. I see, I heard it. So we're level 3 ice, and that's our only ball, actually. Everything else we have is fucking artifacts. Damn. I need to get more balls. I do not have nearly enough balls. No, we don't want ghosts. We want to hit things, right? I don't want to pick that up with only... Well, we have multiple artifacts that need levels. Yeah, we'll take the fission. It'll take a bunch of artifacts up, I think. Yeah. So level 3, level 3, level 2. So almost fully upgraded all of our artifacts. Poison. Sticker. We'll do this. Ooh, I froze. Damn. Alright, those icicles are crazy. Okay. Oh, wait. Do they have ice protecting them? Oh, some of the units have ice literally protecting one of their sides. Okay. Alright. Alright, there's some depth to this game I was not expecting. But I'm afraid that is all the time and energy I have for today. Sorry, I know we're only at 3 hours, but it's been a while since I've gotten in some longer streams due to just recent collabs and art streams and stuff like that. So I need a little bit of time to build myself up. And I had an interview today. So I hope you all can take mercy on me giving you just a 3-hour stream, okay? Remember, I love you all. We'll probably play a little bit more of this game at some point. But for now, I want to wish you all a good evening, a good night, a good rest of your weeks. I'll see you all as soon as possible. Make sure to take care of yourselves. And let's raid off onto somebody new tonight, alright? And I think you'll like what they're getting up to. I think you'll really like what this person's getting up to today, y'all. So I'll see you all there. Take care of yourselves. Remember, I love you all. And let's get ready to raid. In 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go, girls.